Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to our readers around the world, and thank you for joining us for this exclusive video interview. I'm joined here by Tijen Cirig. Tijen is Senior Director for Airports at Honeywell. So Tijen, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Holly.
Today we're going to discuss the airport industry's recovery, how the passenger experience is evolving in the next couple of years, and sustainability issues, as well as operational efficiency and Tijen's analysis of the airport sector's current financial position. So as you can see, we have a lot of ground to cover today. So perhaps we'll dive in with the first question then. So Tijen, we're currently heading into year 3 of the COVID-19 pandemic. What do you anticipate for the airport industry's continued recovery? Is there a sense of optimism for airport operators and airliners?
Yes, these have been the longest 2 years for the industry and the world. Looking at the airport industry statistics at the end of 2021, we clearly see that the recovery is a continuous process. Recently, ACI estimated that the global passenger traffic in 2021 reached half of what it was in 2019, and further predicts a 28% reduction in 2022 compared to the 2019 level. So obviously there are differences in the way air travel is expected to recover in different regions across the world, with North America outperforming other regions and the Asia Pacific and Middle East remaining the most impacted according to the ACI reports. So the recent holiday season also showed us that the consumer confidence in air travel has returned for many people, yet airlines still have to manage new concerns such as staff shortages that really led to cancellations. So overall, there is a sense of optimism, and there is the pent-up travel needs and vacation deprivation, needs to go and see the families people have not seen for a long time. So what we see is that as soon as the restrictions are eased, people are willing to travel. So this also comes from the opportunity the airport industry has for a sustainable recovery, addressing major trends that have been accelerated during the pandemic. And they are here to stay. Some examples are passenger experience, the need to create healthier, safer environments to restore traveler confidence and mitigate risks. Sustainability is another one. It's the imperative to commit to sustainability strategies that are embedded in the business model, and operational efficiency, cost control, and new revenue streams that help enable long-term business continuity.
And talking about the passenger experience in particular, which are the most important changes that airports should consider and invest in the medium and the long term?
So after 2 years of strict health measures and the pandemic, the first focus area is creating and maintaining healthier environments in airports. This can be done by improving indoor air quality to help mitigate potential airborne contaminants. Indoor air quality factors to consider include filtration, humidity, temperature, ventilation, pressure, and most importantly, sanitization of the air. So another one is monitoring and communicating indoor air quality parameters through dashboards to show the staff and passengers that the airport environment is safe, and help restore passenger confidence to spend time at airports with a peace of mind while shopping, dining, or waiting in lines. And managing varying occupancy density and numerous zones with different heating and cooling demand is another way to improve passenger experience as well. And identifying potential risks and non-compliance with guidelines such as mask wearing or social distancing. And the second is to digitize the passenger experience. We've been seeing this, but it has been accelerated through the pandemic. Applications and biometric technologies are helping airports and airlines to transition towards a contactless, self-service passenger and staff journey that even starts off airport and gives more control and responsibility to customers with online check-in, completing health forms, booking slots for security, checking in prior to getting to the airport, and once in airport, order a meal, shop online for duty-free, and others complemented by even robotic delivery services to gate and more. So we are already seeing these trends at airports, and anything that will improve efficiency and passenger experience is here to stay.
Yeah, I've only read about the robots operating around the airports, but I've yet to see one in person. I think that would be fantastic to see.
So yes, I haven't seen it either, but on our forums, we are seeing it. So there are other technologies that are helping. So we as Honeywell are working with airports to deploy solutions that create healthier and safer airport experience to help build passenger confidence. Honeywell's Healthy Building Solutions offer customized solutions for airports to address these challenges without the need to replace existing infrastructure. So the solutions integrate air quality, safety, and security technologies, along with advanced analytics to help airport operators improve the health of their buildings, their environments, operate more cleanly and safely, comply with new guidelines and health measures, and help reassure passengers and staff. So Honeywell has an advanced indoor air quality portfolio that can help improve occupant well-being, meet energy efficiency goals, and more importantly, improve the way that passengers and staff experience an airport. So we leverage airside and landside systems and processes to deliver efficiencies and give airports a scalable and agile platform for the future.
Yeah, and you touched on sustainability, and I think we've seen a huge drive on efforts across all industries over the past year. Why is sustainability therefore a major focus area for airports, in your opinion?
In the past, sustainability was the right thing to do, and it was a nice thing to do, but everybody has realized that it is really a necessity right now. It is a thing that we must do. The focus on sustainability is driven by the increasing global awareness on the climate crisis and the international efforts to cut carbon emissions. So a new survey conducted by Honeywell and the business journals revealed that 93% of the US companies view sustainability as a lasting trend. And we hear this from the aviation industry as well. According to the same report, companies focus their major sustainability initiatives on the physical spaces where they operate and the energy efficiency of the buildings they own and or lease. So as you know, Holly, aviation is one of the most quoted industries when it comes to the public pressure to reduce its carbon footprint. In November, the United States announced its massive plan for achieving net zero greenhouse gas emissions from the domestic aviation sector by 2050. According to the FAA, the decarbonization of the sector should be achieved through 4 major initiatives: sustainable fuel, new aircraft technologies, increasing operations efficiency, as well as cutting airport emissions and boosting airport resiliency. So to respond to these needs, we as Honeywell has deployed dedicated solutions to help airports improve energy efficiency and help accelerate their sustainability goals using real-time analytics and artificial intelligence. So as you know, the airport ecosystem is complex. Technology can help streamline the use of existing airport assets, such as gates and runways, improving the real-time readiness of the terminal for passenger, baggage, and aircraft flows, and by using intelligent energy management throughout the airport. So these integrated airport technology solutions can leverage information, for example, from airport operational database, which can improve aircraft ground movement and turnaround for on-time departure, and directly contributing into decreasing carbon footprint and improve terminal readiness. So integration is key to optimize airside runway systems, offering the ability to control and send aircraft on the most efficient route, as well as for easy and safe docking. So there are many patterns to net zero, many paths to follow. Some of them are reducing current emissions, footprint rationalization, building efficiency, renewable power purchase agreements, on-site renewable power and storage, and other initiatives. It all depends on how much effort and capital are dedicated to each category. Honeywell's sustainability solutions are based on using a phased approach to achieving net zero that can be aligned with the investment level and the strategy of the stakeholders. As you know, at an airport, it's not just the airport and their actions and their plans, but there are stakeholders that need to work all together towards achieving net zero. So we will first assess through a fast, repeatable, scalable, digitized platform at portfolio level, gaining real-time visibility to systems for reducing energy consumption, followed by advanced artificial intelligence and machine learning for efficiency and occupant comfort, and identifying CapEx-efficient retrofit projects to reduce carbon emission. So we also recently, we as Honeywell, committed to becoming carbon neutral as a company in our operations and facilities by 2035, a pledge that underpinned by our portfolio of technologies that help industries meet their environmental commitments. So we are using the same solutions that we are offering to our customers to achieve our net zero goals.
Congratulations on that pledge. It's great to see you, setting the example for the airports that you work with. So how can airports improve their operational efficiency and revenues whilst at the same time cutting down on their costs?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? So we want to provide, airports want to improve passenger experience, staff experience, be safe and secure, but they also manage the cost. That's the reality. So technology can help airports creating lasting efficiencies and more easily navigate challenges. So airports can leverage their existing technologies by optimizing it with features such as layering it with software, platform like for artificial intelligence, leveraging, adding touchless passenger self-service and data analytics-driven asset and resource utilization. There's also an opportunity for operators to build an airport that is future-ready. This means a facility that can address the needs of the current situation and create a connected, integrated infrastructure. So an airport that builds on an open platform and IoT infrastructure with flexible processes will be well suited for both near-term recovery and long-term success. So, and one way to bring new agility and cost efficiency to airport operations is by deploying tools that provide visualization into how airport assets are used and performing, which can provide better agility, flexibility, speed, and efficiency. An increasing number of airport-specific applications and platforms are available as a service today, offering nimble implementations, commercial flexibility with automated updates, predictable pricing, and rapid scalability when needed. End-to-end integration that links airport IT and OT systems across both landside and airside can also provide a strategic advantage in pursuing a sustainable recovery. As I mentioned earlier, technology can help streamline the use of existing airport assets, such as gates and runways, HVAC, building management solutions, improving the real-time readiness of the terminal for passenger baggage and aircraft throughput, and by using intelligent energy management throughout the airport.
That is a lot. And I'm thinking, Tijen, with the financial impact the pandemic has had on the industry, are airports actually in a position to make these investments now?
It is a challenge, but so there are many ways that airports can work to drive financial growth and boost revenues. Oftentimes, investing in new technologies may actually help reduce OpEx and not require a complete rip and replace of existing systems. So that is an advantage that the airports can take right now without really requiring a lot of upfront investment. There are upgrades that can be made that do not require a CapEx investment and can ultimately reduce overall cost in the long term. Many governments worldwide are also investing heavily in the airport industry's recovery. Programs such as the airport rescue grants in the United States and similar relief funds in Europe and other regions can help airports invest wisely to quickly adapt to new requirements, as well as for their long-term development. So ultimately, the airports that invest in changes now will likely be best positioned for long-term recovery and better able to handle more traffic and be ready for the future.
Thank you so much, Tijen. That was my final question. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Holly.
Once again, thank you to Tijen for her time and expertise, and make sure you subscribe to International Airport Review for more exclusive video interviews with airport industry experts. Thank you.